Tiger fans, welcome back to week 2 of Inside Tiger Athletics presented by First National Bank. I'm your host, Lydia Fielder. We saw a rumbling in the Ozarks Saturday, and visiting Midwest City sure caused a grumbling in the Ozarks with their push and pull matchup with Bentonville at the 4-team showcase. The game was a tough one that took overtime to settle, and after a back and forth of points, the Bombers ultimately ended up on top. Here's Coach Grant with some insight on what went down at Tiger Stadium's season opener. Okay, so your season opener Saturday night against a Midwest City team you've never faced. Walk me through those preparations.
Well, I think anytime you play a team you've never faced, you have to do a little research. So we had reached out to some teams in Oklahoma that had played them, just to kind of ask about what they do personnel-wise and schematically. And then we were able to see them this summer in 7-on-7. We played them twice, so we knew what type of athletes we were going to be going up against. So we learned that's a very well-coached team, and they've been successful over the years, so we like the idea of the matchup. So then, obviously, like any team, once you go in preparation, we got their trade film through their scrimmage, and we're able to see kind of what we were going to get this year. And, it was exactly what we were, expected. We were prepared for what we got, and, it was fun to get a chance to play somebody new.
There you go. Walk me through the game.
So, we start the game, and I think we're playing really well, doing some good things. I thought our defense was flying around and handled their run game well. I think our offense moved the ball effectively. We just kind of worked down the field. We got a few field goals. We needed to get touchdowns there. You'd rather have 7s than 3s on the scoreboard, but we did get, a 2-score lead at one point, and then we kind of had some things go against us. We had some bad snaps, and we just some turnovers and just some silly penalties that are normally uncharacteristic of what we do. It's you don't want to blame it on anything, but I mean, if you can kind of blame it on it's the first week and new faces out there for the first time. It was a back and forth game the entire time. We went in with a halftime lead. We felt good about what we were doing. We went down and scored. We got a stop. If at that point as a coach you're feeling pretty good about your offense, just moved down the field and scored. Your defense stopped. Now if we can go do that again, we can kind of, make them feel like we're separating a little bit here. And we had a turnover and they scooped and scored it. So now all of a sudden it's a one-possession game again. The momentum's on their side, and then it just back and forth for the rest of the game. The game ended up, we were fortunate to get into overtime with them, and in our first overtime we kicked a field goal, so we went up 3. But then on their second or third possession, they scored a touchdown to win it. So from a fan's perspective, I would say it was one of the funnest games you could see to start the season. But from my perspective, obviously disappointed in the loss, but not completely disappointed with what I think our team is capable of for the season. We got to clean up some penalties and mistakes, but we've worked real hard on that this week, and I think we'll do that.
A preseason 7A Central coaches poll ranks Conway 3rd behind North Little Rock and Bryant, while Bentonville is the first pick in the 7A West. Kickoff against Conway is at 7, and as always, if you can't make it to John McConnell Stadium, be sure to catch all the action live on the BHS app. That's a wrap for week 2. Join us next time as we recap the Conway matchup and look ahead to the Independence Bowl down in Shreveport, Louisiana.
You live. We put you first. Introducing You First Banking, only at First National Bank.